What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new Bitcoin update. It's been a while since we updated it. I didn't make a video yesterday, so we have quite a lot to talk about because we didn't. I first of all, I did not expect this move, this huge bullish move that we got over the course of Tuesday and Wednesday. And then second of all, we got a huge crash afterwards. So it's just a great example of how Bitcoin is still very much manipulated. Because if this is not manipulation, then I don't know what is. It's a huge... we've seen things like this before. Perhaps I could still see something like that in the past. We've definitely seen moves like that, but we've never really... we haven't seen it for a while, and not as big as this. You saw it, for example, right here as well, September last year. Huge rally followed by quite a big crash down to the original levels, which is exactly what also happened yesterday and the day before. But since then, we also rallied back up. So it's just a weird market situation right now. Today is a pretty big day in terms of fundamentals and economic news. So I just wanted to talk about that, make a video about that, so that's what we'll do. Now, before we get into that, if you want to receive daily trading signals by me, check out the links down in the description or the pinned comment, and there you'll find instructions on how to join my trading signal group. So check that out. More signals will follow today again. So the big thing that we have today is the PCE price index. Basically an inflation rate number used by the Federal Reserve, so it's quite important. It's expected that it will drop down to 4.5%. Personally, I think we'll actually drop down a little bit more. I think that's in line with the economic numbers that we've seen over the last couple of weeks. Yesterday we had the initial jobless claims that was a little bit lower than expected, but still, which should be bearish for crypto, but still. We've received more numbers, of course. So overall, right now, what you can see is that we're kind of struggling with that. I would say that level between like 30,000 and 29,700. We got a little fake out right here at around. We got a fake out with that initial rally, but now we're kind of in that area, right? We're in this area in between two ranges. I would say there are basically two ranges, one on top of 29,700. And one kind of below 28,700, and now we're in the middle of that. So what I expect for today is that we'll just kind of lay low. I don't expect that many big moves. Perhaps a little bit of more bearish momentum down to the 302 fib around 28,700, which, by the way, looks at this point of time like a great buy moment. But then again, it's I'm not sure if you really want to place too many trades in markets that behave like this. But what I expect is that perhaps we'll continue a little bit of bearish momentum throughout the day, but then we'll just react to the PCE price index, where a lower than expected outcome is bullish and a higher than expected outcome is bearish. So expected is 4.5. It just depends on that. If it's lower than expected, if it's 4.3 or something, I think we can easily get break above 30,000, get up towards that 31,000, 30,700 level again, and then we'll just continue the bullish momentum. However, if it's higher than expected, we might also just see quite a big crash or quite a big drop down, because that would also have implications for the interest rate decision. Again, which is coming, I'm not sure, but I think next week. Let's check that out real quick. Well, no, I don't think we actually have it next week. Well, I'm not sure, but it will still have implications for that. So that could be pretty bearish. So if it's actually higher than expected, like 4.7, 4.8, I think we'll drop down, first of all, towards 28,700. But then I also think that would be followed by a move down to... I'm kind of debating 27,800 or 27,200, but at least a drop down to 27,800 and 700. So I do expect volatility today. Usually we get volatility in general on Friday, but what way will depend on the outcomes of the economic numbers today. So I'll monitor it closely. I'll do some sort of an emergency update if needed. But for now, this is my take on Bitcoin. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.